Hi guys, welcome to my first YouTube video. It is May 2020 and I am in Michigan, right outside Detroit. So we have had a shelter in place due to the coronavirus for 6-7 weeks now. I am a hairstylist, but I'm even out of my own personal supply of my own color. So I'm really gray and I haven't been able to do anything nice to my hair. It's crazy. I naturally have like a mix of gray and black hair, and I've decided to be blonde and redheaded and whatnot about 5 or 6 times in the last 3 years. So my hair is the consistency of like straw, dead straw, gross, bad straw the horses don't even want to eat. So without the good products, not the hair dye, this is going to be the situation. But I don't care because I'm not trying to look perfect or anything like that on here. But just the hairstylist in me felt the need to explain the look that we have going on. Back to the shelter-in-place quarantine. I have kind of run out of things to do. I'm homeschooling my kids and they're sick of me, and I'm not sick of them, but so after all the projects are done, I was watching another girl's YouTube she's a holistic YouTuber, and one thing she said on her videos that kind of resonated with me was that everyone should start a YouTube channel. And my initial reaction to that would have been that she was appealing to everybody's egos. Everybody wants to be a famous YouTuber, and that doesn't sit so great with me. It just doesn't resonate with me. There's nothing wrong with people who want to do that. It's just didn't, I don't know, it's not my thing. Whether I don't have like the confidence or the desire, or I just, I don't know. But what she said to follow up as her reasoning was that your experiences or your opinions or your knowledge or anything like that could really resonate with someone else and help someone else. People use YouTube as a resource for so many things now. And I know that's true because I do it. I learned how to fix my garbage disposal the other day. I felt, pretty macho about that. And she was saying it isn't coming from a place of like, oh, I know everything, I'm the best, I'm the expert, listen to me, blah, blah, blah. It's coming from the place of, you yourself 2 years ago could have benefited from some information and advice from you in the future. So there's always gonna be people ahead of you that you need to learn from, and there's always gonna be people behind you who are looking up to you. And you even see that like in your friends, you've got friends calling you and wanting to know about this, wanting to know about that, just using you as a sounding board, not to take your advice as the end all be all or your experiences as an exact mirror to theirs, but people, in trying to problem solve and process and understand things, like to have a myriad of perspectives and experiences to draw from when they're trying to figure out what's best for them. And the more resources out there, the better. And I agree with that. I'm like, I can get with that, yeah. And every time, I'm an excitable person. When I read something and something sits well with me, or if something's been bothering me or causing a continual problem for me in my life, and I find something that works to fix part of it, whether it's forever or a little bit or just then or whatever, I get really excited. And I do have that tendency to be that pushy person a little bit. Like, everybody has to listen to what I heard. I have the answer now. I have the solution. I want to share. When I find things that work for me, I do want to share it. I do have that helper in me. It comes from a place of wanting to help. As a hairstylist, when I worked, I've been a freelance stylist for a while now. I would do mostly, oh, my room's messy over there. Just kidding. I do mostly photo shoots and weddings, and I'm actually kind of trying to transition to doing hair altogether, but that'll be a different video. I've been doing it for a long time. Working in salons, though, when I would have my regular clientele, that was kind of a part of it, helping them work through their stuff. And I would learn things from one client that would apply to another client. This client's having this problem. This is how she solves it. She would have resources. She would have advice. She would have wisdom from her experience that, to a creepy degree, would end up applying. You know, I'd have someone else come sit in my chair later in the day, and they would have a problem similar that this person's information could help. So I have always had that in me. So I'm just going to make a channel, I guess, because I feel like I've had a pretty large myriad of experiences. You know, and that's all perspective. There's people out there who have had way crazier different things, more so than myself, and they'll look at me and be like, you know, but it's all perspective. To me, I feel like I am. Some things I'll touch on. I am 34. I was a hairstylist. I'm a hairstylist still. I have 3 kids. One of those, you know, there was an accidental pregnancy in there before I was married. Greatest kid ever from that, by the way. Biggest blessing. One has a disability. One's very, she's just a little nuts, but she's awesome. I am on my second marriage. My first marriage is the father of my children. That was a disaster. A very long, drawn out. So lots of lessons in there about codependency and toxic people and narcissists, and just lots of stuff in there. My husband now is wonderful. We have a great relationship. We've been married almost 2 years. We've been together 6. My eyelash just fell off, guys. I tried these new magnetic ones. So I liked them because they were really easy and you can reuse them. I was going to give them a 5-star, but since it just fell off in the middle of the video and I had to fix it, maybe I'll just give it a 2-star. Anyways, so I had to date as a single mom in my 30s. I've had good relationship, bad relationship. I've had parenting challenges that I feel like I've overcome. I have experience in the beauty industry, like some tips, tricks, whatever. I'm very into kind of holistic new age type things. I research a lot. I dive pretty deep when I'm into something. I'm a certified interior decorator. I have a kind of problematic autoimmune disease that I am working on. It took a long time to find and to diagnose, and I think there need to be resources for people dealing with that. And I am actually going to be trying a dietary approach. I just started no sugar. Well, not no sugar, because there's sugar in things. I'm not cutting out anything that has natural sugar or fructose or whatever. Like I had a granola bar this morning that had sugar in it. I put some honey, which is natural sugar, in my coffee, but real sugar, like your cookies, your cakes, your candies, the treats. I love them. I love them so much. I do. I worked at Tim Hortons in high school, and the free donuts, man, I would have done it for just the free donuts. I love them so much. I could, you know, I get carried away. Might find me in a ditch covered in Snickers wrappers one day. I don't know if I can't do this, man, if I freak out. But I'm trying. I'm doing no sugar and I'm doing no dairy. And dairy is kind of gross to me anyways. I've always had a little bit of intolerance for milk. I have done some research as far as vegan type lifestyle, vegetarian type lifestyle. I know a lot of like the industry is disgusting. What's in it is disgusting. So the milk and all, that's not too hard for me to cut out. It's more habitual. I'll get it for, there's a lot of just food that calls for milk as the ingredient. And I do like it in my cereal. Is the only thing I like, but not anymore. And It's very inflammatory and gross. And when I was a kid, I actually had lactose intolerance. So cutting out dairy, cutting out sugar. I'll keep you posted on that. Maybe make a video about the diet and the changes and whatnot. So anyways, that's kind of my spiel. I don't know. I'm just going to title this video my first video, kind of give you a rundown, a little bit of whatever. And I'll dive into some specifics, some things I want to go over. And so I guess that's it for now. If you want to hear what I have to say, that's the other good thing about this channel. If they want to hear my opinion and they want to hear what I've learned, they can click on a video. If they don't want to hear it, they don't have to. You don't have to be polite and smile while I talk your ear off about something you have no interest in. So that is where I'm at, and that is this. And I hope for those of you who need to feel connected to somebody or something, or need information. Oh, another thing, I'm on the board of a nonprofit group, and we, I think we're going to start our own YouTube channel, actually, because we service a lot of children in Detroit and a lot of young mothers and people vulnerable in the struggle. And one of the things we're doing coming up is a community baby shower. And our vice president, who is also a social worker in Detroit, said that she was concerned that there are so many young girls who I'm trying to think of a nice way to explain it, because it really is, it's genuine and it's sweet, and it's beyond their control, beyond their fault, but they don't have knowledge, they don't have experience, they've been manipulated into things, and they don't know very, very basic things when it comes to taking care of babies and children and taking care of yourself while you're pregnant. And so she was concerned about them even knowing what to do with some of these things, and beyond giving them some supplies, how are you going to parent? I mean, you can have a crib and a bumbo and diaper genies up the butt, but if you don't know how to take care of your baby, they're not going to be that helpful. So we're going to try to start a YouTube channel and have some instructional videos. Excuse me. Stuff like that. Maybe some financial literacy, things people are not taught. And if you're not shown an example, it's not taught, and people who have just grown up around it and have that example take it for granted, and they don't understand the most basic knowledge that when you're lacking it, it's very detrimental. It's very hard. So I will link that channel to my channel if it comes up. Maybe if they want me to link it, they might not, because I might talk about some stuff on this channel that has nothing to do with their channel. But I'll tell you, Let's Go Detroit. So check out any of the mediums